Next question is from Shanola Mills, and she's asking, are Muslims allowed to pleasure themselves?
No.
On their own, no, but with 9-year-old wives, maybe. Okay, never mind.
Okay, Ali, no, don't do that.
Why not?
Don't even, because I don't know if what's gonna.
Oh, with YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, we can't even do that anymore. Anyway, so yeah, are they allowed to? That was a joke, by the way. Are Muslims allowed to pleasure themselves? No, and yes and no. It depends on what you're talking about. If you're looking at the Sunni schools of thought, the Hanafi, Shafi'i, Maliki, Hanbali, they all tend to have varying views on it. A lot of them say that it's forbidden. It's some of them say it's makruh, or it's a sort of it's not as bad as fornication or adultery, but it's still bad. Some allow it in cases of, like, if there's desperation, if you were going to sin and you're going to go and fornicate or do something like that, then you're allowed to pleasure yourself to avoid doing that, I guess. So it is kind of all over the place, but yeah. And then I'm reading something else in the Shia, in the Ithnashri, the 12 Shias. Reading this. Okay, hold on. Jafar Sadiq was asked regarding masturbation, whereupon he recited, "And they who guard their private parts, except from their wives or those their right hands possess," which means they're slaves, which again is illegal in Islam. For indeed they will not be blamed, but whoever seeks beyond that in sexual gratification, then those are the transgressors. He also labeled it as an indecent act. So for Shias, that would be you and me, Armin, former Shias, like we are former sect of the 12 Shia. Masturbation is classed as forbidden, haram. So although some jurists make an exception when masturbation is done by one's slave woman or spouse. So you're allowed to let somebody else do it to you, but not to do it yourself. Oh my God, they put a lot of thought into this stuff.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of rulings on this. There's also one in Sunni Islam that tells you that if you masturbate in the afterlife, your hands will become pregnant.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one. That's great.
Yeah.
My hands have been pregnant for a while.
I just don't know, pregnant with what? Little hands?
I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know, they came up with the most bizarre punishment. But yeah, so I guess it works because a lot of people, I think they mostly talk about men masturbating. I think a lot of people when they were writing this, they didn't know that women masturbate.
Because men invented the religion, Armin. That's why they didn't even know how the women did it. Like, do you think any women at that time talked about it?
So there's not that many rulings about women masturbating. There's mostly just about men masturbating.
There's nothing. The RAPE isn't even an entity in the Quran. It doesn't even exist as a thing. It's not mentioned. There's no verses about it. There's no forbidding it, because it's nothing. That's something. Consent is something that you see from a female perspective. From a male perspective, it's just, is this kid mine or not mine? So it all comes down to, was this my wife or my slave girl, or was it someone else? It within the confines of marriage or slavery or otherwise. Those are the only two, legal or illegal. Like there's so many things. It's all from the point of view of men, because it was invented by men. Yeah.
Susanna in the live chat is saying, "Wait, you're telling me women masturbate?" Susanna just said that.
Wait, what'd she say? What'd she say?
Susanna saying, "Wait, you're telling me women masturbate?" ?
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I thought. There's something about the clitoris. I just can't put my finger on it.
Hey guys, if you want to join these streams live, get your comments and questions read by Ali and Armin and the guests, and most importantly, to get full access to the full video versions of all these episodes, become a patron. Link in the description below.